You did that, nigga. Ah! No, not to play on my loyalty, not with that whole shit. Kill up with cheese. Wanna play with a nigga, be real, at least compete. Jeez, chasing the money for sure. I need my money can grow. Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's D.Thegreatest. I'm coming at y'all with Control. Had to find a game for the play. My camera messed up. I've been played this part, but for some reason it didn't get any other recording, so I'm redoing it. Kind of frustrated with it a little bit.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
So if I blaze through it,
can't be helped.
I'm gonna try not to, but
you called me, so here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Alright, so my first initial take on this game, I thought this was going to be
Hello?
a spy game. I was wrong.
Anyone here?
I mixed her up for Black Widow. Wasn't Black Widow, but from the photo, kind of looks like her. But for the first part you saw, you seen how it's kind of psychological. I'm not gonna go into deep into the rest of what I picked up until you've seen it for yourself. Then I'm gonna talk on it. Let y'all read that. Take a good look at the last two. Well, the two before the last one. I don't really get the last one, but y'all can read that. I'm assuming they put bombs and shit or drugs and whatever in a bottle or a rubber duck, whatever. But anything smart. So I'm assuming they talking about humans too. Like, I guess. And then a number 2 pencil. I don't understand that at all. Unless people out here shanking each other with number 2 pencils. But apparently all that stuff is taken into investigation. Which is weird. I get it, security purposes, but place is already weird, so I can imagine what they don't allow in here.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Make sure we
I keep
record on
seeing
both
it
sides.
in my dreams.
Alright, yeah, we still recording. Resume. And she got ups like a bitch for some reason. Let y'all read that. I should have been enough time to read it. pay attention to these photos though. As we go into the other rooms. There's nothing in that bathroom, so we ain't gotta go there.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Nothing in these rooms, but I'm gonna
All
walk
these
so y'all
years
can
I've been
scope
looking
out the
for them,
scene.
and they were hiding in plain
In these
sight.
first two rooms. Let me get in here. I'll read that too. Bruh, the blackout and the wording's just fucking weird. A shark in his secure, although permission to the following basic protocol: shoot to kill. Good luck. Which is fucking weird. Then we go in here. There it is. Y'all read that. Yeah, I should have been enough time to read that. If not, go back and pause.
Hello?
You scared the shit out of me the first time I recorded.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, they you are no
I
help.
don't know what that means.
There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around,
Alright, so
that's
we
him.
get into here. Same photos, only difference is the hotel room. Bruh. But then we get over here. Same shit. It's like the same place, like you. Same shit. Just on a different side of the building. I don't know what the fuck happened. But it's like inverted. Everything. It's uniformed and fucking weird. Not only that, back to RT or how you
The
say
cell
the thing. You notice
and the
she's speaking in
poster.
her head and not
I was
talking.
11 years old the first
And
time
he
I
heard
saw
her.
behind the poster. They told me I
She didn't
imagined
address
it.
like it was normal.
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
This little slide in intro so I can talk some more. So we got some psychological shit going on. It's obviously government oriented, but it's not on a spy level. I guess kinda due to the fact she's trying to find out information and trying to get her brother back. I don't know if I spoiled that or she said it earlier. I probably spoiled it, but I ain't spoiling much. She gonna get more details. My bad, but nah, this shit just like got my brain, got the gears going. Welcome to control of the mind.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Shit crazy. Can't mess with that. There's something in here. There you go. Let y'all read that. There y'all go. Should have been enough time to read that. There's nothing else in these other rooms. It gave me that time. But if it got got y'all good.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up?
Yep.
The murder
Pick it
weapon?
up.
Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Every wording is
Look
important.
at this place. Where am I?
Every wording is important. This is weird. I need to make use of that. I'll never make use of that. Well, I didn't make use of it in the first game. Alright, grab the stick.
The same. Okay, now I have a gun.
Alright, let's get into it. Reminds me of Assassin's Creed a little piece. Minus the gun. Well, the older Assassin's Creed without guns. Hurry up. Charging. Can't hit him over here. Low. Hurry up. Okay, that's all of them.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that?
This thing is smoking like he that
It's the
guy.
dead man.
After blowing his own
Right
brains
after
out.
the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
After seeing all that, now that I pause real quick, take the time to think about everything that just happened. Tell me that don't sound like her mind being slowly corrupted. I get you're here for a purpose, but at the same time,
Things have quieted down
all this
outside.
weird shit's happening,
Is it safe
rituals.
to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
And then these niggas drop.
Get
Hurry up. Let y'all read that. Should have been enough time. This is Trench. We already know what he looks like. Service weapon. Y'all can read that. Take my time to read it too. Alright. Y'all see this?
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
You see, you gotta hold that shit with gloves. I take it. Ain't no fucking losing. You don't come out of that, you die. That's what I got from that. Can't go in there. Not yet.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Says the dead man.
Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. You got this evil ass chanting. So what I'm taking from that right now is this satanic shit going on. Along the line, I'm probably gonna see some satanic shit somewhere. Y'all can read this. Alright. I've already seen one thing in question, but I'm not gonna get into that yet. I'm gonna let y'all see that for yourself.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy?
That's what I'm wrong to.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it. Holy shit.
They got a
You
big
did
ass
it.
pyramid in the
We
fucking
did it.
building.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
This shit is mad crazy.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very
That's the
different.
satanic thing that came to mind right there.
Emily
People
Pope.
getting possessed and shit.
I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau.
Shit, trust them at all. I ain't trust
Yes.
shit. They
I
out
can
here
try.
containing weird shit. You can't trust them.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
A whole bunch of shit that no one in the regular world would know about. Is in
Okay.
here.
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright, let me grab that. How can I do that? See what we got going on. Alright. Right here. Y'all can read that. That should have been enough time. I'm about to load out. I didn't take my time to look at that. Alright. Let me go in. Now watch this shit.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need...
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified.
She looks older.
I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but
She's
he's
got a
missing.
very old school hairdo.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench?
And she seems a little bit younger, but I can't tell the
he is.
age difference. They didn't specify.
He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
Corruption.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
This is definitely being used as the thumbnail. This room is being used. But I'm gonna end this right here. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the family. This shit crazy. And I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out.
Y'all ain't seen enough. I'm but my shit. What the fuck would I ever bluff? Electrical wiring. Niggas do double just like that. It's just with the blue. That's a tummy tuck. Action correction. I just want this stomach.